Hello and welcome to the channel. Elections have come and gone, but the fallout from it still lingers. The election has been widely criticized by all and sundry. The only people not critiquing the elections, perhaps, are the majority of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC members who won handsomely. The opposition parties, some of them have taken legal action, and how that eventually turns out, your guess is as good as mine. But the real question today is, how did Nigerians voted on election day? You will find out shortly. First, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Details of Nigerians' voting pattern in 2023 governorship elections. After the presidential election in February, millions of Nigerians went back to the polls on March 18 as Africa's most populous nation held gubernatorial and state assembly elections. Some 400 candidates contested the governorship seats across 28 states of the federation. The presidential election in February produced Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress as Nigeria's next leader. Some of the runners-up of the contest have already submitted petitions to the courts protesting the emergence of Mr. Tinubu as the winner of the election. In March, new governors were elected in 28 of Nigeria's 36 states. A total of 17 of them were newly elected, while 11 incumbent governors ran for their second and final term of 4 years. Governor Bello Matawalle of Zamfara State is the only governor that lost his re-election bid. Unlike the presidential election, the governorship elections didn't record many upsets. Of the 28 states, the ruling party won in 16 states. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) retained 10 states, while the New Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) and Labour Party respectively won 1 state each. Meanwhile, before the elections, the ruling APC was in control of 18 out of these 28 states, while PDP had 10. The governing parties lost elections in Kano, Sokoto, Benue, Abia, Plateau, and Zamfara. The PDP lost to the opposition parties in Abia, Benue, and Sokoto, while APC lost in Plateau, Zamfara, and Kano. The Labour Party gained in Abia, while Rabiu Kwankwanso's NNPP took Kano, not a Nigeria's center of commerce. Analysts believe that the strength of the third force's performance was mirrored even better in the presidential elections when parties other than APC and PDP won elections in 13 states. Voter turnout refers to the percentage of people who take part in an election relative to the total number of eligible voters. More broadly, it compares the total number of people of voting age in a country and those who cast their ballots during a particular election. Premium Times reported that only 24.9 million voters, about 29% of the registered voters, turned out for the 25th February 2023 elections. Over 93 million voters were registered to vote, and 87 million voters were eligible, having collected their voters' card. Data from the election management body INEC shows that voter turnout was slightly higher during the governorship election, with 31% participation across the 28 states. However, the participation was still abysmal, with 3 out of 10 people who registered and collected voting cards casting their ballots. The eligible voting population in the 28 states was 71.5 million, but only 22.3 million people cast their votes. INEC data shows that Lagos, Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, and Rivers State are the highest number of registered voters ahead of the 2023 election. However, none of these states were among the top 5 states with the highest voter turnout. In all the 28 states that participated in the governorship election, less than half of the eligible population turned out to vote. Only 4 states had a voter turnout above 40%, all of them in northern Nigeria. Jigawa State in the northwest had a turnout of 45%. Adamawa State in the northeast had a 43% turnout, followed by Kano State in the northwest with 41%. Plateau State had 40%, the highest in the north-central region. In what is a reflection of higher voter turnout in northern Nigeria compared to the south for the governorship elections, The next set of states that had the highest turnout were also all northern states. The trio of Gombe, Katsina, and Kebbi states each recorded a 39% turnout, while the duo of Bauchi and Zamfara states put up a 38% turnout. This was followed by Kaduna, 37%, Nasarawa, 36%, Taraba, 36%, Kano, 35%, and Niger, 33%. Oyo State, where incumbent Governor Seyi Makinde sought re-election, had the highest turnout in southern Nigeria. Oyo in the southwest had a turnout of 31%. It was followed by Akwa Ibom, 30%, Kwara, 30%, and Yobe, 30%. On the other hand, Cross River had 27%, followed by Borno at 26%, Delta at 22%, and Ebonyi at 22%. Ebonyi, where a new governor was elected to replace outgoing Governor Dave Umahi, thus had the highest turnout in the southeast. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Lagos, Nigeria's most cosmopolitan city and the state with the highest number of eligible voters, continued its trend of low voter turnout. It recorded an abysmal 19% voter turnout amid reports of violence and voter suppression. The state was just a little above southeastern Abia and Enugu states, where turnout was 18%. Participation was worse in Rivers State, with only 15% of people turning out to vote in the oil-rich state amid reports of violence. Three northwestern states of Kano, Kaduna, and Katsina recorded the highest number of votes in the governorship election. Kano, the state with the second highest number of registered voters in Nigeria, recorded the highest number of votes cast, with 1.97 million total votes on March 18. This was followed by Kaduna, where 1.54 million people voted. Neighboring Katsina State was behind with 1.3 million votes cast. The total votes cast in Lagos was 1.1 million, in Plateau 1.8 million, in Bauchi 1.3 million, and 1.2 million in Jigawa. Only the seven aforementioned states recorded more than 1 million votes in March 18 governorship elections. Except for Lagos, all the 7 states are in the northern part of the country. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.